Welcome to our next episode of today's 2-Minute Tip, sponsored by AFC and NIDA to serve the independent automotive dealer.
Is that a little country music I hear, Neil?
It is, Joe, and it's the perfect little ditty to introduce our next 2-minute tip, something I like to call you gotta know when to fold them.
Oh, I like it. We must be talking about inventory management.
Exactly, Joe, you've got it. Many dealers believe that liquidating at a loss is a bad idea. In reality, it's often more profitable to liquidate old inventory with a loss and replace it with a fresh unit in its place. This misunderstanding encourages dealers to hold on to inventory because they are counting on making their money back or more on that unit. In reality, they're losing money every month for what could be a free space with a new face.
So the old there's a butt for every seat thing. I see where you're going with this. Let's do some math.
I love math, sure. Let's look at a Ford Fusion that Reggie Randolph out of Baton Rouge bought at the auction for $6,500. The unit was pretty much frontline ready and Reggie only had to do some minor cosmetic work and replace the tail light. So he was about at $7,000 when he put the car on the lot 5 days later.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The unit did not sell, and 70 days later it is still on the lot.
So at 70 days, he probably had a curtailment due, so it's starting to cost him a little more than that $7,000.
Right. Let's look at what that Ford Fusion is costing Reggie now.
All right, I'm following you. Then what did Reggie do?
He decided to cut his losses and see if he could pick up another car at the auction that might sell faster. He sold the Fusion at auction for $6,500 and picked up a Nissan Altima for $6,100.
So a loss of $1,030. Please tell me the Altima was frontline ready?
Yes, it was, and he took advantage of an AFC promo, 60 for 60, put it on the lot, and in just 3 days sold it for $8,300.
So he made $1,935 on that unit, but after the loss on the Fusion, he's at a net profit of $905. So what if he'd have held on to the Fusion and eventually sold it?
I'm glad you asked, Joe. There is no way of knowing if or when that Ford Fusion might have sold or for how much, but for the sake of illustration, let's say he sold it for $7,200 at day 95.
So he would have taken a loss of about $100.
Exactly. Plus you have to factor in the missed opportunity cost because if he'd held on to that Fusion, he might not have picked up the Altima.
Sounds like it boils down to knowing what type of vehicles your customers are going to buy and buy fast.
That and buying units as close to frontline ready as possible so that you aren't paying for them before they are even on the lot.
Ah, the real cost of reconditioning. That sounds like a great topic for a 2-minute tip.
Speaking of 2 minutes, time's up. We gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.